so it just shows you how tight that's been put on there. I actually broke the locking wheel key removal tool and broke the blade in it. So we'll need to try and pick this out and try a different one. I think what I'll do is I'll take the rest of the nuts off it and I'll try and slacken the wheel a wee bit, and then I'll get it, because that's really tight, whoever put that on. That's really tight in there. So it's no wonder they broke it. But no, the old locker, because that is way too tight. We'll manage. Always do. Bloody animals. Animals. God's sake. So 183 ain't bad. 183 ain't bad. Blade number 3. See if we can chip that out there. I reckon there's no adjustment on there. I really do. So it's failed on its handbrake. I broke the spring. Probably never been off. So, and I broke the spring up there. Oh aye. It's all kinds of sadness. It's all busted. So, aye. So that one sheared the tilt. So we can get creative with that one. This one sheared the tilt. We may need to get creative with that. Big Kong's been at it again. Bloody animal. Right, number 2, we've moved on to the back because that front one is just solid. Whatever they've did to that one is absolutely solid. So all my tools are mashed in there, stuck still, so I might need to chop the ring off it and put a socket on it. I don't really like using my sockets to get a wheel nut off, but if needs must, so we've managed to get that one. This one's very tight as well. This one's very tight as well, so see the special tool, that's a special tool for taking them off. This hammers in, and then that does all the Vauxhalls, BMW Mini, Mercedes, McGard style heads, basically Ford, PSA. So, but these have been put on extremely tight. Extremely tight, I think. Tight enough that it's sheared the copper tool, so. Oh, it's coming. One done. Thank God. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. I don't know who put these on, but animal. It must have been a gorilla. Must have been Kong. Jeez, taking it a lot longer. Oh, let's get that. I think it's done. Yep. Right, so. Jeez, they're tight. Right, so there we go. You can see what it's did. Got a good grip of it. Thank God. Anyway, this one's coming off. We've been through 2 blades now. I'm not going to ruin another one, so we've had to break the security ring off it. Because we've tried hammering a couple of different sockets on. It's just not going to grip it, so there's nothing we can do about the damage on the wheel. So absolutely nothing was going to get that. Even the special tool specifically designed for Vauxhall McGard style nuts just won't touch it. So like I said, it's been put on with an animal. So ignorance and brute force is what it's been put on with. So it will not be beaten by an animal, even Kong. I just will not be beaten. So obviously there is a bit of damage on the wheel, but now we can get things moving. So you can see what we've had to do. See, we've got all the old crap sockets, the ones that we don't really want, to be honest with you. They were actually my father-in-law's, God rest his soul. But aye, so the Dynamico, just you can see that making the shape. It's making the shape of the long wheel key. It is making that shape, but it's just too tight. It's just tearing the blades off in there. So and you can see what happens. That's what it's meant to do. That is meant to spin to stop thieves from taking your wheel. And you just chop some over that. Sometimes you can chop some over it and they're bitting into the alloy and it'll take it, but these ones are just spinning like they're meant to, so we've had to break it off, which is not easy. It is a security ring, but we got it, so that's it. That's that done. Right, so I hope it's going away. I think so, yes. Oh, thank God. Thank God. So there you go. Customer saved a little bit. A coin. I think the wheel bolt's only about £3, but and that's the spring that's been changed last year. I'm hoping they've put it the right way around. The writing's up the wrong way, but might just be the way it goes. So, oh, thank God for that. And you can see they've obviously had the same issue. You can see it's all chibbed. That's been the tool that I've used to try and get the locking wheel key. It's obviously not been a Dynamico. Yep, a Dynamico, a couple of wee marks, but you know, that's it there. Nothing that you could, that you knew, but you can clearly see on that wheel. I don't think this one is marked at all. Maybe there, but to be honest with you, I don't think it's marked at this one. We've just had to get creative. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I probably did a better job than those guys. It seems to have chewed that one right up. Right, that one's well chewed up, isn't it? So, well, I've done my best not to damage the wheel, but there's nothing I can absolutely do. So, right, now we know what we're doing. We know this spring's all good. We know it could be doing with some front tyres. I think it's been advised. And certainly that one anyway. I think the front brakes have been advised as well. This it's probably worn just a lip on them here, but the pads are okay, so I'll leave them for now. So right, we know the spring's busted, so that's broken in there. Aye, that's the busted bit. It's meant to go in here somewhere. Aye, went to there, so a wee bit broken off. So aye, and that's obviously the disc. This all pitted. That's why he's advised doing, man. So it could be, although the pads are good, could be doing a set of distant pads. I mean, they're okay for now. It is an advisory, so again, MOT tests, minimum standards. So we'll knock these drums off for now and just see what's happened in there. Corsa bus, rapido. We knew it was anyway. So we knew the broken spring. We guessed that anyway, but to be honest, we should have known that. They come at the factory with a broken spring, it's a common feature. So anyway, when I parked it up for its MOT, I just noticed the handbrake was rather high. It was working okay, but it was right up on the stop, you know, with the lever in the car. So I look here, brake shoes are nearly all the way worn out. There is a bit of meat left on them, not much, right? I went around the other side, we see that one there, right? That one's okay, that one's got enough meat on it. Right, so we come round this side, right? You can see the lever's no back, right? The lever's stuck out, that's meant to be rested against there. There's a wee bit of adjustment, so somebody's adjusted it at some point, right? That brake shoe bit's alright, right? So what it's telling me, so when I got to the fast fit to get the MOT done on it, I knew it was probably going to fail on the handbrake. I didn't know about the spring, to be honest with you, I didn't hear it, but it happens, doesn't it? So anyway, I knew it was probably going to fail on the handbrake, so it's adjusted right up inside. I checked that, I took the leather boot off and seen it was all the way adjusted, and that's what happens, guys, right? The shoe lever isn't all the way back, right? The brake pedals probably felt terrible because these have probably been held out away for the piston, and that's what it's done. So it's probably been dragging all the way, you know, until it's worn that shoe all the way down. So there you go, fun and games. So handbrake's off, run that off, see that cable can be pushed back to, it's not all the way off because it's probably stretched to death. We get pulled and adjusted like that, so you can see that's back to the stop. Okay, and so that one is back to the stop as well now. So I can get these adjusted and see what it does, and then we'll know, you know, can we get this working again? really could be doing my shoes. It has worn that one, just one, because the weight's been adjusted, but let's even get it to adjust up just now and get the spring done and get it for test. Yeah, I stopped what I was doing there, I've tightened that up another wee bit, and we can see cable's still slack, so there's where it's starting to pull on, so we know we've adjusted in there. Oh, there's a wee McDonald's chip in there, a wee 20 pence in there. I know there's a wee tip for somebody, a wee tip, so I'm going to use a wee tip here. Don't go crazy with these. Oh, we'll just see what we've already seen, so have a bit of slack there. Right, so it's not coming all the way to the stop. I mean, I really could pull it, I don't want it on, I'll just take the slack on it, and that's it, that's enough. We can put this little boot back on, so this goes under there, like so, into there. And already I checked this down at the MOT station. I knew it was right. I knew somebody had been in it. Oh no, it's eating my glove. Right, okay. Right, that bit's staying in there. Right, so that's back on. Right, halfway the handbrake. So, corsa bus. Well, so we've got the nuts. That one we've adjusted. This one we've adjusted as well. And we've not touched the handbrake cable, so we've run it off. So we didn't run it all the way, we left it there. See, it's coming up a wee bit high, but we can see where the cable's got to go to. So take the cable back up to there. It starts getting tightened up. We'll try it now. Right, let's see. Oh, let's see. That one was working, but it was the other side that was failed. So it was the other one, it was this one here that was not working. Let's just see. Oh, I mean, I'm not a rolling road, but I'm pretty solid and I can't move it, so hopefully we just nip up the cable. Alright, hopefully we just nip up the cable and that'll be all good in the hood. Right, corsa spring. It's busted. It's not going to be that tight. I've not even compressed this spring compressor, I've just sat it in there. So, let's see if we can get this off. Let's see if we can get that off. I've caught it, and there was that much tension on it, so I'll probably run that off of my hand as I can. So then I need to wipe a panel off in the course, because I've not filmed all of this, we're busy with blue bother getting the nuts off it, so it's not really filmed much, to be honest. But you can see that spring's all kind of sad, it's all busted on there, so we'll get that swapped. Ooh, tight on there. Tighten the bigger driver. Oh, yeah. We'll get this bit swapped over. Stop and stay on there. We'll get that bit swapped over for the new spring. Right. Come back. Careful with springs as well, guys, and these spring compressors are rather dangerous. Realistically, this should be in a cage. That's the safest way. There you can see we've got loads around there with that all compressed. This nut zipped on. Get that ran off. Fish bash, bosh. set that where it was. We want to be about there. So, unzip it. All good, all where we want to be. So that's that all taken care of. One new springy in there. A bit better than that broken one, eh? So, there we go, doing, all done there. So that's good in the hood. And we'll get it back in there now. So you've seen the wheel was all different to remove the long wheel E. This is my weight, my choice. This is a snap-on, take angle, top wrench. Doesn't have to be a snap-on, top angle, wrench, whatever, right? Doesn't need to be. Could be a master bar, could be a breaker bar, right? When you're putting long wheel keys on, guys, you know, ugga spec doesn't work for the customer when they're at the side of the road trying to get the off. So, and I've had all morning trying to get it off. So, we're going to talk. I'm using the big bad boy. I've named him Deke after my good friend because he had one of these and I used to always borrow it, so I named him Deke. He's sadly no longer with us, so we're going to talk these because if my dad seen me, I'm 35, right? If my dad seen me ugga in those wheels like that, you know, he'd be rather upset with me, to be honest with you. So you can see we've not had to put much on that because I thought that to say that is a big wrench, you know. So I have to put new wheels in it. And I have to clean them all out, clean the other from out on it. So yeah, that's all good. So that's all good, so we'll go for the rest. There you go. If you don't want to get your wheel nuts off, contact the guy who put these ones on. So there you go, that's all she wrote on that one, corsa bus. Wiper panels all back on, new wheel nuts are on, 3 dynamical blades later, hammers, chisels, brute force and ignorance, you know, Colin ain't going to beat me. So that's all done. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's all free. Camera was a bit terrible there, but the handbrake's all done. So that's all good. All she wrote on that.